Hello everyone, Ian Earl, aka Senior Everything here, and today I had a different idea for a topic that I wanted to do. So I was listening to Eminem's first record, and I thought of something that probably has not been the first time that I thought of it, since when I looked it up there are a bunch of answers, but I thought, what mental disorder does Stan, from the song Stan, most likely have? For those who don't know, Stan is one of the biggest songs off of Eminem's second LP, the Marshall Mathers LP, which got huge and is considered one of his best songs. So I looked into it, and I looked at all the different psychological disorders that there are, and I think I found the right one. So I started out searching most accurately, what mental disorder does Stan have? And there were a bunch of different answers, but they were all either Quora answers or just random people thinking out loud. And also, even if the answer was right there, I didn't want to spoil the fun of finding it for myself. So then I looked up crazed fan disorder, which, I don't know, thought might be a thing, or might be a keyword of the actual thing. And the first thing that came up was a Wikipedia page, so instantly that was out. And the main reason why the Wikipedia page was out was because when I clicked on it, it said the term was first used in an article posted in 2003. So that was out. And then because chances are it's a made-up disorder. So then I just looked up the hardest way that I could possibly go, all psychological disorders. And I went down the list, and instantly I knew that it was probably going to be some sort of personality disorder. So then I looked, and I think I found the right one. Borderline personality disorder, for the following reasons. The three main symptoms that it has are a frantic efforts to escape imagined or real abandonment. And Stan exemplifies this perfectly. I mean, it's the entire plot of the song is him trying to hold on to, and to get Slim Shady to write back about a relationship that he imagined that they had. This one is an imagined one instead of a real one because, there was nothing there. And to begin with, Slim Shady probably didn't even know that he existed. So at this point, Stan is getting really, really upset, and then that leads to the climax of the song, which is him killing himself. And those are efforts to escape this imagined abandonment. The second one that I found was very, very tense and unstable relationships. And this is proven in his relationship with Slim Shady and his girlfriend. With his girlfriend because, he talks about things not working out, about her not approving of his obsession with Eminem, which eventually leads to him stuffing her in the trunk and driving off of a bridge, killing himself and her. And another thing that adds to the unstable thing with her was that she was pregnant with his child. And so there was that unstability where in the beginning he loved her so much that he wanted to have a child together, and then eventually it turned into him hating her so much that he wanted her to die. And then with Slim Shady, where he talks about wanting to be together with him, and then he talks about being very, very angry at him. And he starts out as this fan, and he starts out as almost like a very good friend of Eminem. So I think he's constantly imagining these relationships with him in his head, which would go along with both of those two, relationships and abandonment. And then the third and final one was, if I remember correctly, it was, identity, like, loss, essentially, is how I'm going to put it. It's essentially where you don't know who you are. You hop between different identities. And it took me a while to really find it in the song. But then I realized that the main reason why he would have this is actually in the video for it, where you see Stan donning essentially the exact same thing that Slim Shady wears. He dyes his hair blonde. He has the white tank top. He has the white tank top, the blonde hair. He's essentially looking exactly like Eminem. He has the diamond piece earrings. So essentially he's trying to take on the persona of Slim Shady, which would be the identity part. And then finally, to wrap this all up, it said I looked at the causes of borderline personality disorder. And the main one that stuck out to me was where it said stressful and unidyllic relationship with family and friends. And we're going to focus on family. Because in the song, Stan talks all the time about how his husband beat his mom and cheated on her, and about how he had a tough time growing up, which would explain the cause of this borderline personality disorder. So, to recap, Stan by Eminem is about a guy who has borderline personality disorder who wasn't able to get the help that he needed. Thanks for watching, and remember, if it ain't seen your everything, it ain't anything. Bye!